Hey, how are you? First off, before we do anything, I would like you, as always, to shut off all noise items, like your TV, any music, unless it's non-lyrical, soft music. If that helps you to relax, it's fine. Turn your phone off. If you need to pause and write like on a sticky note like I do, I have to remind myself or I'll go for days without a phone. Go ahead and do that and just stick it to your monitor like I am. And put a do not disturb sign on the door. Your eyes will be closed, but if there's ever any time in hypnosis there's an emergency, you will always be able to open your eyes and get to the emergency with 100% effectiveness. Okay. You rock. A friend of mine, now that you've done all that, I hope, a friend of mine, he wanted me to plug his site in, which I'm going to do. I'm going to plug his site. Come on. That's coming, don't worry. All right. He's a nice guy. His name is Jack Nicholas. All right. And it's like, he has like 8,000 fans. And the link is www.facebook.com/DONTOPENTEINSID3. It's for his own writing and theories and to make it fun for people and stuff. That's my friend Jack Nicholas, though, and he wanted me to do that. So there you go, Jack, and he's going to refer his 8,000 friends to my YouTube site. I hope. Keep your end of the bargain, Jack. No, he will. All right. This session is on a very serious, very debilitating subject. It is on migraine headaches, like I promised. I did a subject on general headaches, which is what I get, as a lot of people get headaches. This is specifically for migraine headaches. And I do gotta tell you this, always, before even looking at anything by me, consult a medical doctor, a legitimate MD who can write prescriptions in case you need medicine. Because, like I said, pain can be a good thing because it can alert us to things that can be serious. A lot of times it's not too serious, but they can be, and it's good that a medical doctor knows. Also ask them if it's okay to use hypnosis on the side to help. 8 times out of 10 they'll say yes. During this session, you're gonna hear me do this. That's not going to disturb you at all. In fact, that'll just make you go deeper, because your eyes are going to be open partway through the session, the first 5 minutes maybe, because I'm going to have you focusing on a certain object. And for this session, make sure, like always, you're in a safe chair with arms, like mine. See the arms and so on. And make sure you're sitting, like me. You can be reclined back if you want. And make sure there's one hand on each thigh, and both feet are on the floor. Okay? So, get in that position and just allow your body to relax. And you can do that by just breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Excellent. Any and all noise you hear will just cause you to go deeper into hypnosis, as you will always be awake, always listening to my voice, but always going deep, deep into hypnosis. I'd like you to sit comfortable in your chair with your hands resting loosely on each thigh, palm down. That's right. I'd like you now just to look at your hands on your thighs and use them as a focal point to help you relax. Go ahead, take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it for a few seconds. Then, as you let it out, just sink deeper and deeper into a state of peaceful tranquility. That's it. And from this point on, each time you exhale, the deeper and deeper into trance you become. As you are focusing on your hands, notice the fabric under your hands, or perhaps the skin, if you're wearing shorts or whatever. Notice the weight of your hands on your thighs. Notice the temperature of the air on the back of your palm down hands. That's it. We are now going to see how good you are at concentrating and how good of a visualizer you are. As with the power of your subconscious mind, something very amazing is going to happen. It's not something you'll consciously do, but your subconsciously will do this for you. If you are concentrating correctly and taking in every positive suggestion I give you, as this happens, it'll bring you into a quicker and deeper state of hypnosis. You're already in hypnosis, but you're going to be going deeper. So keep taking slow, deep breaths as you focus and look at your hands, allowing yourself to completely relax and go deeper. You're doing great. Now, in a moment, one of your hands will start to twitch ever so slightly. Which one? I nor you don't know, but your subconscious knows. Just keep focusing on your hands. Though you may not be seeing any movement right now in either of your hands, there is ever so slight muscle twitches in one hand. Is it your right hand or your left hand? Your subconscious knows, and if you keep concentrating on your hands, right about now, you'll see a tiny movement in one of your hands, and when you notice which hand, only from this point on, only focus and concentrate on that hand, forgetting about the other hand. In the hand you are now focusing on, it may be a twitch of one of your fingers or possibly the thumb. Feel the energy of your subconscious mind now just come into that hand. Not only on each exhale of your breath will you relax, but that hand will start to feel lighter and lighter and lighter, almost if it had a mind of its own. By now you feel an energy in that hand and possibly even tingling as that hand becomes lighter and lighter. You can now close your eyes, and with your eyes completely relaxed, closed, you can concentrate perfectly on that lighter and lighter hand. That hand is ever so increasingly becoming light as a feather, light as a feather, that's it. Your thigh can feel that hand become lighter. Actually, that energy is flowing up the arm of that hand. So not only does the hand feel so light, but now also the arm. The lighter and lighter that hand becomes, the deeper and deeper into hypnosis you are going. And your mind feels light and stress-free. That's right, light and stress-free. Feeling so, so good and at perfect peace. Now just allow your subconscious mind to literally but slowly lift that hand off your thigh, lifting and rising, rising and lifting up, up, up into the air. So now it's no longer touching your thigh. It's as if I tied a bunch of helium balloons to the wrist of that hand. The higher and higher it raises on its own up into the air, the more relaxed your whole body and mind becomes from head to toe, raising even higher and higher up into the air, going so deeply into hypnosis now. You are concentrating perfectly. So, when will that hand stop rising up into the air? Only your subconscious knows. It might only rise 3 inches, possibly 6 inches, or all the way up, up, up toward the ceiling. That's it. The hand is lifting and rising, rising and lifting higher and higher into the air, lifting, rising, up, up, up. Now, when it stops rising up into the air, just leave that hand suspended for a moment, enjoying this pleasant, deep state of hypnotic relaxation you are now in. That's right, just leave that hand suspended, feeling so, so good right now. In a moment, I'm going to start to count from 3 to 1. And when I reach 1, that hand will have rested completely on your thigh again. The lower and lower that hand lowers, the even deeper into hypnosis you go, feeling so good, so calm, and so relaxed. 3, the hand is starting to lower onto your thigh now. 2, going lower and lower, going so deeply into hypnosis. And 1, now comfortably rested back on your thigh again. You have just proven to yourself how powerful your own subconscious mind is and how well you can concentrate, focusing perfectly. Now, I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1, and with each number I count, you sink deeper and deeper and deeper into that perfect, deep, hypnotic state, doubling in mental and physical relaxation the lower and lower I count. 10, 9, 8. Deeper and deeper now. 7, 6, 5, ever so deeply now. 4, 3, 2, just drifting, dreaming, floating and relaxing now. 1, now very deeply, deeply hypnotized, ready to take in all positive suggestions that I'm now going to give you. Now you have been plagued with a very painful, frustrating, and disagreeable disorder which we call migraine headache. Along with this, you may have had nausea or vomiting. Just before your headache, you may also have had tingling in the lips, your hand or nose, or some other part of your body. And you knew you were going to have one of those migraines. Well, this is now a thing of the past. One of those memories of the past. You are so glad and thankful they are in the past, because when I emerge you after this session, they will only be a thing of the past. First of all, I'm going to explain exactly what a migraine headache is and how it happens. As certain tensions and emotions build up in your subconscious mind, the need is there to be released. There is a bundle of nerves, like a telephone cable, that goes from your subconscious mind to the blood vessels in your brain. When those tensions build up to a certain level, a pressure or a, quote, trigger incident occurs, impulses or messages are sent up from these nerves from the subconscious mind to the blood vessels. This causes an overconstriction of these blood vessels, which in turn causes a diminished blood supply to that particular area of the brain. This is what causes the tingling or nausea or warnings that a migraine is coming on. As you know, we call this the aura. Then suddenly the impulses cease because the tension has been released. Then comes the overdilation of the blood vessels. This is what causes the severe throbbing headache and all those attending symptoms that ensued to cause you so much distress. We are going to change all of that right now. Right now. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine you can see this bundle of nerves that I described to you. There it is. It is something like a telephone cable from the subconscious part of your mind, bypassing the conscious upper part of your mind and connects to the blood vessels in your brain. See it vividly now. Okay, in your mind's eye, call a stonemason and have him or her build a wide, thick wall around this bundle of nerves. The mortar is very fast drying and will be set by the time the wall is built. I will give him or her about 30 seconds to get this job completed, starting now. Now the wall is complete with the bundle of nerves running through the center of the wall, right? Okay, now in your mind's eye, have the electrician use his or her wire cutter and completely clip this bundle of useless nerves on that blood vessel side of the wall. Make sure he cuts them close to the wall. Now the stonemason build another wall over the exposed ends of those nerves. Again, he will have, or she will have, 30 seconds to complete this job, starting now. Now the two walls are built with the cut end of the bundle of nerves deeply embedded into the mortar and stone. This now will completely prevent all future migraine headaches. But this is like fastening the lid of a boiler or a tea kettle down tight and not turning down the flue. So we will give you another release or safety valve for the release of the tensions that might build up in the subconscious. Again, call the electrician, have him or her put in a bypass. In your mind's eye, have him or her hook up a jumper wire from the bundle of nerves from the subconscious mind that is embedded into the wall to the nerves of your left little finger. It should take him about 30 seconds to do this job, which we will give him now. Now you have a safety valve of a bypass, so that should this tension in the subconscious mind ever build up to the point where you would have had a migraine, the impulses or messages will travel up the bundle of nerves, run into the wall, and if necessary, go up and around the bypass to your left little finger. And guess what will happen? You guessed it. Your left little finger will twitch. So who cares if your left little finger twitches on occasion? It is one heck of a lot better than one of those miserable migraine headaches you used to have. If you have done all those things I told you in your mind's eye, you are now cured of your migraine headaches forever. You may or may not have also needed a full hypnoanalysis of the deep-seated cause of these headaches. If you have, this will greatly expedite your cure. If you have not needed the full analysis, it shows that you are an especially fortunate person. And this was all that was needed to effect a cure. Either way, isn't it a wonderful feeling to know that those miserable migraines are a thing of the past? I thought so. Now I want you to completely relax and go into a deeper state of hypnosis. In your mind's eye, go over all the previous suggestions I have given you. Check the wall, the main nerves, and the bypass. Make sure the wall is strong, the connections are firm and complete. If they are not, then immediately make them so. Now seal all these suggestions into your deep subconscious mind, never to be released. These suggestions are for your benefit and are permanent. I will now give you 60 seconds to ensure all is in order and to seal these suggestions in your mind forever. Now go even deeply relaxed as we pause for a minute. Now all the suggestions are completely accepted and permanently sealed in every cell of your body, mind, and spirit, never to be released as long as you live. Now again, go even deeper relaxed and feel this wonderful feeling of relief. There will be a period of silence to reflect upon these suggestions and to enjoy the wonderful feeling of relief as we pause for about 15 seconds. Excellent. And now I am going to count from 1 to 5, and on 5 snapping my fingers, and you being fully and 100% emerged from hypnosis, feeling so relieved now that migraines are no longer a part of your life. 1, 2, coming back to your body, into your mind, into your surroundings. 3, taking a big deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth as you kind of stretch and wiggle about. 4, feel the blood just energize and circulate through your body. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, feeling great. Excellent. Feeling fantastic. Isn't it awesome what hypnosis can do? I do take donations if you so choose to want to do that. My email, and this is my regular email if you want to write as well, it's EDDINI_81976@yahoo.com. And I've had a couple of donations since I've seen you last, and I thank all those people. I really do. I hope you enjoyed that induction. That was one that I have written up myself. It's based off the Ericksonian arm rise. Of all the inductions, I like my own. That's the one I do mostly if it's in person. And as you know, I love the Dave Elman, where you count backwards from 100. And this induction, those are probably my top 3 that I like. And that induction is one that I wrote up, and it's very powerful. It brings people deep into hypnosis pretty quickly. A little test for you. I have a card right here. And I have the card you're thinking about. Yep, you got it. The Jack of Spades. I'm kidding. But I am wondering, truthfully, who did think of that. And I just did that because out of a deck of cards, that's my favorite card. And who knows? I probably got at least, I don't know. Well, mostly people, as you know, think of the Ace of Spades or Queen of Hearts, or possibly one of the 3s or 7s, but that's a good card. It's my favorite. All right. And I really hope you enjoyed this session, and adios, migraines. God bless. I love you all. Peace.